Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Bobby Ray and Sally Sue.
Thank you. Welcome to another episode of Cocklebur Morning Show. Bobby Ray and I are so excited about today's show.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
You know, today, Sally Sue,
Yes.
we are going to, this is big. I mean, this is really big.
Really?
We are going to do a live feed.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
At Aunt Ella's farm for the annual Aunt Ella picnic.
Oh,
I'm telling you. It's one of the biggest things in Sweet Swine County. It's huge.
Wow.
You know, Sally Sue, Urban Katie inherited that farm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I heard
I
that.
thought you'd know
Yes,
that.
yes, I
and
heard
is
that.
continuing the tradition of having the summer picnic. And we just think that's
Well,
great.
that's
you know,
wonderful.
I mean, she carried on with it. It was a great thing.
Tradition is
yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
It's very valuable.
So anyway, we will be covering the event live right here in our studio today, which I'm pretty excited
Really?
about.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. I
Yep.
knew there was something special, but I
Yep,
didn't know
that's
that.
what we're doing.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, you know, Bobby Ray, Lars and Inga probably will not be able to attend because they're still lost in Minnesota again.
Those poor souls.
I know. It's just kind of never ending. But I think
They were proud of a '69 travel bus,
with red carpet.
just like in my van.
That's really,
Okay.
yeah. Why don't we see what other community they have to share with us since they're lost?
That's a great idea.
So, Lars, I know we're lost in Minnesota, but let's just keep driving. Maybe we can see some more. I got these visitor guides, you know. Oh, there's a sign up there. I can tell you about this town. It's coming up right here then.
Okay, Inga.
It says there's 5 area lakes that are a popular site for recreational activities any season of the year, Lars. Oh, Lars, we can see things like the Fairmont Opera House, the Pioneer Museum, and Heritage Acres. And Lars, they have an aquatic park and much more. Oh, Lars, look at the specialty shops. Now there's your shopper's paradise. Oh, that sure is a nice town. We're going to mark that on the map and come back then.
Yeah, Inga.
Wow, now that's a great town.
It really
I'm so sorry that Lars and Inga couldn't find their way back for Aunt Ella's
Yes,
picnic.
it's too bad. They
But
would
you
have
know what?
enjoyed it.
We'll be able to share it with our viewers live, as I explained earlier.
Yes.
And Lars and Inga, I'm sure, will have it on their TiVo.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure they will, too. Yes, okay.
I'm sure they will. They will really enjoy it.
Yep,
Yeah,
you bet.
Yeah.
Now it's time for me to share what I did this weekend.
No, you can't.
Why?
We don't have time. Maybe next time. We don't have time this time. We've got too much. We're doing the live remote,
Okay,
remember?
okay.
So no weekend. No
All right,
weekend.
all right,
Okay, the show
fine.
must go on.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's see what is happening at the Aunt Ella
exciting.
picnic
Yes.
as the corn grows.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yep.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of As the Corn Grows. Today we join all of Sweet Swine County as they gather at Urban Katie's farm as she hosts Sweet Swine Days with the help of Prairie Ann, Mrs. Swanson, and her hired man, Ronnie Silage.
Ooh-wee, Katie, you done on Ella proud, I think.
Yes, indeed. The mayor's coming with his wife, Colonel von Brogger, Lawyer Ed, and Nurse Alice. Why, anybody who's anybody will be here. Giddy up. Is Elmer going to be here?
Why, yes, I invited him myself. And guess what? His family is taking care of all of the entertainment.
My goodness. Is Aunt Minnie and Cousin John with his 5 crazy sisters coming?
Oh, I saw Cousin John at the Daily Boar, and he's coming with bells on, and Minnie's been cooking up a storm all week.
Well, I say the lemonade is ready, the watermelons are cooling, so let's get this shindig started!
Yay!
Well, Ronnie P. Silage, pull up a chair and relax.
Woo! You can call me Ronnie. Well, how you doing there? Yes, sir, I'll tell ya. I've been nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, I'll tell ya. Miss Katie, she's got me going here and there, toting this, toting that. I'll tell ya, I'm exhausted.
Yes, well, what's the hubbub?
Oh, this here? Oh, this is the Sweet Swine Days picnic. It was Aunt Ella's favorite shindig. I mean, we've got music, we've got games, we've got food. It is to die for. Oh, goodness.
What is it, Ronnie?
Well, it says here that the Fourth National Bank of Bovine was just robbed. I'll tell you, that's the 5th in the last month, and it looks like they're coming all the way to Sweet Swine.
A bank robbery? Do they have any leads?
Well, not really. It's all over the place. They say he's tall, they say he's short. They got blonde hair, he's got black. He's blue-eyed, he's brown. It's all over the place. But the one thing they do say, every time he leaves the bank, he winks.
A wink?
They call him the Winkin' Bandit. And I'll tell you, Cousin John better watch out. He better beef up security, because I think he's headed this way.
Wow.
Cousin John, Aunt Minnie, I'd like to introduce you to Natasha Cherchenkov.
Natasha Cherchenkov, the famous Russian author?
No. Well, Russian, yes, but not famous, no.
Oh, you're just being modest. Cousin John, I was going to introduce you two next week. Natasha has some questions for you.
Yes, indeed. I am researching my book about American chicken farmer, and of course, as Elmer says, I should be going to the horse's mouth, so to speak.
If you want to know about anything chicken, Johnny's your man.
Minnie, please. Listen, just call me next week. We'll set something up.
Very good. Oh, why, Aunt Minnie, that is an incredible garment. Where did you get it?
Do you like it? I made it myself. I'm thinking of starting an upscale line of t-shirts. What do you think?
I'm stunned. I mean, my dear, it is absolutely stunning. Oh, no!
What's wrong, Miss Katie?
Oh, Ronnie. It's Elmer and that bimbo, that Russian bimbo.
Russian bimbo?
Yes. Oh, gosh, it's Natasha
Natasha Cherchenkov. I met her at Piggly Wiggly. She seemed bloody nice to me.
Oh, Ronnie, no, you don't understand. She is swept into town, and she's captured Elmer's heart. And there's no future for them. There's nothing for them, only heartache. Oh, what am I going to do, Ronnie? Oh. I was told by Elmer that perhaps you could help me. Well, Missy, Elmer told you wrong. Excuse me, miss, have I offended you?
Maybe I can help?
Listen, you Russian bim book writer. Elma is my fella. And if you don't back off, I'm going to have to deal with you, and I'm a force to be reckoned with. Well, let me tell you something, dear. I have spent very many tender moments with Elmer, and in all that time, I have never seen your name stamped upon him anywhere. Them's fighting words. Oh, you amuse me. Do you know, you remind me of a cartoon character I saw on TV in the Split Hoof Motel this morning. Yes, Yosemite Sam. Mm-hmm.
Now just wait a moment, you girls calm down.
Now, Ronnie, you calm down. I can handle it.
Go fight!
Ah! Ah! Oh, you hussy, you! Ah! Oh! Can't hurt me, you American capitalist bimbo. Ah! Oh!
Well, Mrs. Swanson, how was your big date with Clem Johnson?
Oh, Prairie Ann, that Clem Johnson is a total package. Handsome, refined, well-to-do. Yes, sirree, Bob, I think he's my ticket to paradise.
Well, don't look now, because here comes Betty Thompson with your ticket to paradise, and he's all smiles.
That stinking little harlot, she's been a thorn in my side for years. We're going to have this out once and for all.
Oh, Prairie Ann, Kitty has this place picked up like a picture postcard.
Listen, sister, I've taken just about all I'm going to take from you.
Lighten up, Mrs. Swanson. This is supposed to be a party.
Lighten up yourself, you old bat. I used to think that you would just flirt with everybody that wore pants. But oh no, I think you just like my men.
Your men?
Yes.
Your men?
Yes. You couldn't keep your mitts off poor Mr. Swanson. God rest his soul. And now you're after my new beau, Clem Johnson. You know, you've got your own cooking show, and I can see why. You're used to having leftovers.
Listen, if those fellas are so easily distracted, the bond wasn't that strong to begin with. And as far as leftovers go, with the right seasoning, they're better served the next day.
Don't fight, girls. Let's have some lemonade and cool off.
Cool down? She's the one that needs to cool down. She's the one that started this. You want a knuckle sandwich?
Well, I'd slap you silly if you wouldn't be there already.
Bring it on.
Well, now that the girls are busy discussing who's wearing what, who's here with who, I got a little bone to pick with you.
Well, you should, Cousin John, because I spent half my day in Split Hoof at your chicken operation doing a farm safety inspection. And let me tell you something, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed nothing. That place is so simple to run, a monkey could do it.
Monkeys? You got monkeys working there? Where were they when I was there? Hiding up in the trees?
I'm not hiring monkeys, you moron. That's a figure of speech. Chicken Safety Board says I got to pay a $50,000 fine and have my equipment up to snuff in 30 days, or they're going to yank my operation.
Well, let me tell you, 50,000's nothing for what I saw. In that report, I sent that off to the man in St. Paul. You got to deal with him. And you know who he is? He's the chicken man.
Why, you narrow-minded, khaki-clad son of a... I ought to give you a good thrashing.
Hey, listen, violence never solved anything, Cousin John.
Maybe not, but if I'm going to have to pay thousands of dollars for a safety inspection, I'm going to get my money's worth beating you silly.
Now, I'm warning you, I am light on my feet, and I'm a master of kamikaze martial arts.
Yeah, be master all you want. One good punch, you're going to be down crying, running home, have Mama kiss it, make it better.
Let's go, Cousin John.
Listen,
right now.
Come on,
let's go. Come
I'll
on.
slap the
come
safety
on.
right out of you, boy.
No, come on, let's go.
You don't want any of this.
Let's go right now. Right now.
I got $20 on you, Cousin John, so you better get in a couple more good licks.
Okay, John, I am your mother. Make me proud, son.
What do you think you're trying to do? Big old get out.
Oh, Dad, I'm gonna get you so good.
What's gotten into everyone? Is this any kind of example that's set for the impressionable, innocent children?
I didn't know Elmer knew kamikaze martial arts. So, Elmer-san.
There must be something in the lemonade. Katie slapping Natasha, Mrs. Swanson's trouncing Betty Thompson, and now Elmer and Cousin John. What's next? Reverend Bill and Dougie Dugan duking it out?
Don't worry, Elmer. Cousin John can't punch his way out of a paper bag.
There, I'll knock some color into your life.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, Cousin John. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna put you down on the ground.
Now, boys, let's not fight. It's a party.
Man, Katie Olson, when you throw a party, you throw a party. Hit him, John, hit him!
You can take him, Johnny. He fights like a girl.
Is it my imagination, or is Mrs. Swanson giving me the eye?
Well, Prairie Ann better watch out. Cousin John could go flying in her direction at any moment and crush her delicate beauty to smithereens.
This is better than Saturday Night Wrestling.
You may think you've won the battle, Mrs. Swanson, but I'm the one that's going to go home with Clem.
I think Elmer's getting tired. I knew I should have bet on Cousin John.
I know I should try to break this up, but I'm pretty sure that if I get in between Big John and Elmer, I'll be the one who ends up broken.
Uh-oh, Elmer's shoe is untied. This doesn't look good.
Oh dear, poor Aunt Ella must be turning over in her grave. Oh well. Look out for that left hook, son.
Oh, look, Officer Dave's here. He'll put an end to all this tomfoolery.
Okay, Elmer, he can't keep landing punches forever. I think you're wearing him out.
What in the world is going on? It looks like a scene from So You Want to Be a Prize Fighter?
I hate saying hello to people behind the bushes.
Give me what for, Johnny? He's a mama's boy if I ever saw one.
Officer Dave, look out! Uh-oh!
Isn't Officer Dave a handsome fellow? So nice and polite. I wonder if he's married.
Look out, Elmer, duck! Bob and weave, that's right. He can't hit a moving target.
I think you got him on the rope, Johnny. One more good punch and, oh, that's going to leave a mark.
If I do say so myself, I sure know how to throw one heck of a party.
Well, the free-for-all is over, but has the best man won? Will Katie have to stock more ice for next year's picnic? Will Elmer hire Lawyer Ed for his personal injury lawsuit? Will the good citizens of Sweet Swine County ever stop talking about the Sweet Swine Days picnic? And will Cousin John have to work on his left-right hook? Find out next time on As the Corn Grows!
Bobby Ray, I think people are going to remember this picnic for a long, long time.
I can't argue with you. I'm telling you what, Sally Sue, I'm really glad that we were here in the studio instead of there.
We were safe.
Oh, yes. Well, Sally Sue, before we go, I would like to share just a little bit about the next great star on KLUK TV.
Oh, who's that?
Colonel Van Brager. You know, there's something about him. I just haven't been able to put my finger on it, but he's cool.
Oh, I know.
But you know, after that little hullabaloo we had out there at Aunt Ella's farm on our live feed, I'd like to do something great too. This coffee is always good, but I think it could use a little.
Honey,
I'm telling you right now.
there we go.
Nothing like a little whipped cream to get things going in the morning, you know what I mean? Gotta love it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for today.
Bye-bye.
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 Well, we are live here today at the Sweet Swine Picnic, and I have to tell you, I've never seen anything like this. Tell me, what are your thoughts?
I'm shocked. I've never seen anything like this in our quiet community.
I'm not one to judge, but I thought everything that happened today was disgusting. Elmer was raised different than this, and I can't believe he would behave in such a manner.
The children. I'm just really concerned about them seeing this and everything, but I do hope Elmer wins.
Well, I hope Elmer wins too. My parents are here and have seen this terrible fight. I'm embarrassed.
And there we take it back to you. Hi, this is Clarice, and we are here today at the Sweet Swine Picnic. Tell me, what is your name?
Larry.
And yours?
Emily.
Randy.
Great. And what brings you to the Sweet Swine Picnic?
We always come back, Emily and I, for Aunt Ella's Sweet Swine Picnic, which is our 25th time back for our annual picnic.
Great. That's wonderful.
But it's his first.
And I love it.
Lots of good food.
Great. That's great. Thank you.